The Philadelphia 76ers completely embarrassed themselves in the second half, mainly in the fourth quarter, after breaking record on top of record of things that you do not want to be mentioned with in the playoffs. It's been a long day. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got to talk about the total collapse of the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 5. Yes, it was Game 5. The Sixers find themselves down 3-2, heading back to ATL with one or two more games. I don't even know if I could watch them. I'm going to watch them, but why should I watch them? This has been an absolute joke the last two games. Just an absolute joke. We're going to get into it. But before we do all that, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn on post notifications so you can watch the play-by-plays and the videos. Also hit that like button. Not much to like in Sixers basketball, but it goes good for the channel. And I would greatly appreciate it a like after that ugly victory that I sat through last night. And we stayed about an hour after the game talking about it. And I was still trying to figure out what happened. It hit us so fast. We couldn't even figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. The players looked like they were standing around wondering what's going on. You're in an NBA game. You got to play defense. You got to take care of the ball. And you need more than two people to score. Doc Rivers, you don't know that? Man, this was bad. But let's get to the records that were broken. Let's start with the first one. We got the first NBA guard to miss 10 free throws in a playoff game. Yeah, Ben Simmons is a point guard. He's labeled a point guard. That is considered a guard. He's the first guard in the playoffs since the NBA has existed to miss 10 free throws. First one. Someone's going to say, well, he's really not a point guard. Well, he made the NBA All-Star as a point guard, not a power forward. And I agree, he's a point forward. The guy can't shoot. Absolutely can't shoot. It's disgusting. Ben Simmons was always limited, but the facilitating, the defense kept the defenders defending him. Basketball IQ. He used to make 60-something% of his free throws. So he was just limited. We all said some games he's limited and doesn't score. Some games he flips the switch, however you want to call it, and attacks. Not shooting, lays it up. In times we need him, and he gets what we want from him. But in the playoffs, in this series, the switch is off. The free throws are at 20 or 30 or 20%, maybe 15%. So now he's not just limited. He's unplayable because you want him to D Trae Young or Lou Williams down the stretch. But you got to take him off the field because Hack-a-Ben, there goes Ben Simmons again at the free throw line. It's disgusting. So you want him on the court to defend one of the two hot boys. Pause. Trae Young or Lou Will. But you can't because they're going to Hack-a-Ben. Hack-a-Ben is real. Doc Rivers will tell you, we'll never take out Ben Simmons. A couple days later, the Hack-a-Ben's in, get him out of there. The dude sits on the bench in crucial minutes. He's beginning to be unplayable. Everybody else is watching. It's over. It's over. But let's get to the other records that have been broken. Back-to-back losses after leading by 18 or more. 18 in Game 4. 26 in Game 5. Add that to Doc Rivers' resume. 3 losses after leading 3-1. A boatload of losses in Game 7, in Game 6s. Crucial things. You're just adding to the resume. Doc Rivers is great during the season. He's a likable guy. He implements a pretty decent offense. But he's not holding these players accountable. Let me take that back. He's not holding Ben Simmons accountable. And we're going to get to Tobias Harris, Mr. 4 points, 2 of 11. Drop 20 points with your 20 points on the norm in the season. You go against a Hawk teams that not that tough on the defensive side, and you are scared to even touch the ball? It just doesn't make sense. Option number 2, Tobias, not playing. Might as well have DMP'd. Option number 3, Ben Simmons, unplayable. So we needed option number 4 to drop 36. But he was getting cooked on the defensive side. And I'm not even going to talk about Curry because 36, the only reason we were in the game was because of Curry and Embiid. I did not like how Embiid finished. But how can I get on Embiid for not finishing when the team around him never even showed up? Yes, you could talk about Joel Embiid not finishing. But Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, the bench, and Doc Rivers barely showed up. Because the lead that we had in the first half wasn't because of Ben or Tobias. It was because of the two who did everything in the second half. And the last record that was broken, it's never been done that in a whole half, not just one quarter, not the third quarter, not just the fourth quarter, but in the third and fourth quarter combined, nobody makes a field goal besides 2 people. That's never been done. It's been done in 1 quarter, but it's never been done in 2 quarters, especially back to back. No team ever in NBA history in the playoffs had a whole half where nobody from the bench and nobody from the starting lineup minus 2 people made field goals. Now, the players not named Embiid and Curry did score 6 points, but that was from the free throw line. Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Furkan Korkmaz, George Hill, Shake Milton, Dwight Howard. None of them scored a field goal in the second half. Disgusting. Disgusting. 3 records broken in 1 game that make us look like complete garbage. Now, like I said, this was game 5. There's still 2 games left. The Sixers could rally back and win. But my spirit is broken. Ben Simmons, I don't even think has a spirit. How are these guys going to come out and play with heart when the little bit they had remaining got stepped on by the young, inexperienced Hawks? And let me give credit to the Hawks. They kept fighting. They looked like the more experienced team, the more ready team. Trae Young steps up to the challenge. John Collins knocks down a bank 3. The bank ain't open at 10 o'clock. Gallinari. Clutch shot. Fadeaway right over Curry. Lou Will. Lemon Pepper Lou. Sweet Lou. What is you doing to the Sixers? He was killing us. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Joel Embiid, 1 of 5 in the fourth quarter. I mean, I got to kind of mention that because we know we go as Embiid does. But that's what we've been saying all season. But we got some help from Tobias, from Curry, Ben Simmons once in a blue moon. But they just decided not to show up. Curry did. Embiid got to be a little bit better, though. I mean, I'm trying to put him as one of the best players in the NBA. So you got to take that KD level and say, James Harden, you're not there. I got the team. But I'm not going to fault you if you fail doing it. Tobias Harris was shook in the fourth quarter. Shook. This team is not playing like the team that was the number 1 seed. The moment's too big. Ben Simmons hasn't matured. He's not mentally strong up here. And like I said, he's always been limited. But with the Sixers, he played decently well. Like I say, we're a puzzle that fits. Ben Simmons by himself, but he fits with the team, the chemistry of facilitating, defending, and sometimes putting his head down. But that's not happening. And he can't make a free throw for his life. He is unplayable. Got to get him out of here, especially if we lose. Now, like I said, here's the thing. Friday, make sure you go out and grab something to drink. Grab something to drink because it's going to be crazy, and I will be drinking for my live play-by-play. But it's like, after they broke my spirits, how can I sit here, watch the game with you guys, and shout out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs, and be like, here comes Embiid. Oh, he makes it. Let's go. Let's go. Throw the cheering thing on. Let's go! Embiid! Ben Simmons! Tobias Harris! How can I get hype like that knowing that, we got a 20-point lead. Any single minute now we can lose it. How can I get hype like that? I'm gonna drink so much that I'm actually enjoying the game. Because that's what I'm gonna have to do to call this game. 8 minutes left, man. We were winning. Now, I didn't talk much about Doc Rivers, but he's just adding to his resume. Poor timeouts, poor rotation. You put the bench lineup in, and they went on a 15-2 run. 15-2 run. Thank you, Doc Rivers. Glenn, your son-in-law tried to bail you out. He's like, dang, man, that's my father-in-law. They going to be talking about his Clipper thing, his Boston thing, even though they won a championship. Every single series was a Game 7. Orlando. They're going to be talking about all his failures. I got to help him out. I'm not trying to be at 4th of July picnic and I'm still playing for the Sixers and he's fired. You know what I mean? He's not trying to be a Sixers guard at the 4th of July picnic. Say, what's up, Glenn? What's up, sir? Who you coaching this year? He's not trying to do that. He tried to save his stepdad, his father-in-law. My bad. Couldn't do it. We pride ourselves on the defensive side of things. And I know a lot of guys are going to come on here and say, well, Ben Simmons played good defense. Where? We scored 19 points on offense in the fourth. Okay, well, maybe we have a juggernaut defense. Thibault, Embiid, and the one who made first team All-NBA defense, the other two made second, Ben Simmons. Let's give a round of applause for Blen. Sounds like a blend. Ben Simmons, man. Let's give a round of applause. Your defense wasn't there. They dropped 40. And some of the reasons why your defense wasn't... Can't even talk, man. Can't even talk. Some of the reasons why your defense wasn't there is because Doc Rivers had to pull you because you're unplayable. We can't even keep you on the court to play defense in crunch time because you can't make your free throws. You were getting beat a little bit when you were on the court, but your defense suffered for the Sixers because you were on the bench. And why were you on the bench? Because you can't make your free throws. And why can't you make your free throws? Because you're content with being an all-star the first half of the season, a defensive player, runner-up. Sweet life for you. The sweet life of Ben Simmons. I can't do it anymore. I will be back Friday cheering, I think. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. I got upset all over again doing this. Let me know all your comments because y'all comments be the realest of the real. Now there's some Ben stands in here, some Doc Rivers stands in here who are going to come and try to clean everything up. Talk your talk. But the realest of the real, leave a comment. Love hearing from you. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications. I will be live. We get lit in the play-by-play come through. And most importantly, hit the like button. Nothing to like about in the Sixer Nation right now, but I greatly appreciate it. Peace.